Hello again. Well, today we're going to make something that I can't believe I haven't done already for you, and that's my recipe for sweet and sour chicken. I say my recipe, but I cut it out of a magazine probably 40 some years ago. But I like the recipe. It doesn't make that real thick sweet and sour sauce that some like. So, you know I have chicken. I'll show you my chicken. I have a bunch of wings, and then I've got a couple other pieces I'm going to show you a bonus to. I have in here 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of pepper, and 2 teaspoons of paprika. It's not a magic mix or anything, it's just one I like. I have 1½ cups sugar, 1 cup of white vinegar, 1/2 of a cup of pineapple juice, 1/2 cup of ketchup, and 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. And you don't do this on the stove or anything, you just put it together and then we'll use it on the chicken after we've browned it. So this is so easy, I'm just going to add everything together. Get that a little bit first. And I do something else with this sweet and sour sauce I'll show you at the end. Now I will add the ketchup, and then the soy sauce. And I'm just going to whisk that together. See, that's all there is to making this sauce. I've tried using less sugar, it's good. I've tried using the fake sugar, it's good, but boy, it's just still perfect with the regular sugar. There. Now we're going to start on the chicken. Wasn't that easy? Now I don't want this too hot, but I was told an old way to tell if it's ready is you splash some cold water on it. That's ready. So when I coat my chicken, this is all I do. I'll put a few pieces in here. Show you, there's in the baggie. Shake, shake, shake. Then when I take them out, I clap them together. I don't want excess flour. I want just enough. See that? In they go. Well, I'm using wings this time, but a lot of times I use legs because they're a little bit bigger. But I'll show you something else I'm going to do. You want it to brown nicely. You want to burn it. See, that's not done yet. Let's let it go. As these are browning, I want to tell you, I use grapeseed oil. It's got a higher burn rate. And when you let that oil get hot enough that cold drops scatter across it, these won't soak in the oil, they'll fry in the oil. So I browned my first batch of chicken. I put it in my 9x13 pan. And now I'm going to do my second batch. But what I want to tell you is when you do this, I needed a little more oil. You add it and let it warm up, and then you add the chicken. Otherwise, you're going to have the same oil soaking into the chicken thing. Yeah, that warmed up nicely. Another little tip is when you're frying food, if it releases easily, that means it's fried. It's no longer sticking. So I'm going to do a few more sides here. Then we're going to add the last surprise batch. By the way, if I was making gravy, these little bits, they'd be gold. Ooh, they'd be good in a gravy. But I'm not. But this is what I'm doing. When I make sweet and sour chicken, I always try to make a couple pieces that are not seasoned with barbecue sauce or sweet and sour sauce. It's fire season here where they do controlled burns in the nature areas, and Martin's been doing that. Well, he can be out all day, and I just try to give him some protein to take. So I will put these in another pan. I did spray it. And then I'm just going to let them bake in there. And they will be nice fried chicken that he can have anytime while he's on the trail. So it's been 15 minutes. You don't have to do this, but I do it. I put so much time and effort into it. At the very least, I would turn them at 30 minutes. Which is what I'm going to do next time. There, I'm going to pop them back in the oven. And these are meatier than I remembered. They might go for an hour. Let me get these back in. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Now, instead of basting, I'm going to flip them. There we go. And we're going to let them go another 15 minutes and I'll baste them again. You know, you wouldn't have to do this at all, but I like having them evenly doused in the sweet and sour. 15 more minutes. All done. It smells good and it looks good. You can see there is a glaze on there, but it's not the real thick thing. Now the other thing I wanted to tell you at the end is a long time ago we were eating this and we had some rice. We accidentally got some sweet and sour on our rice. Now it was so good we used the extra to have for a gravy. It is so good on the rice. Now I'll add a salad to this. Sweet and sour chicken. Very easy. Worth the effort. By the way, those other 2 pieces of chicken, they're thicker. I'm going to keep them in the oven another 15 minutes. Sweet and sour chicken. I hope it was worth the wait. Until next time, bye-bye.